Starting on a sweet note this morning. It was a big day in Ottawa last week with the first official visit of President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden. Also a big day for Nova Scotia chocolate company Peace by Chocolate as well. As President Biden met with Parliament, he was presented with a bright yellow Peace by Chocolate bar by Green Party co-leader Elizabeth May, and it was the talk of the town from the moment the bar appeared. Peace by Chocolate, of course, founded by the Hadhad family in Antigonish, Nova Scotia, and that is where we go to talk to Tareq Hadhad to find out more about this incredible story from Friday. We could have on political science professors to talk about Biden's visit, but I thought, you know what, we're a morning show. Let's have Tareq on to talk about this whole, saga and how it unfolded. So, good morning. How are you feeling after what happened Friday?
It is surreal. I'm still really pinching myself, to be honest. It was the moment of the magic of Canada. You know, there have been some surreal moments since I came here, but this was one of them.
So tell me a bit of how it all happened, Tareq, because for me, I was kind of off work. It was Friday afternoon. I was having a Burger Bash burger, and my boss texted and was like, "We need contact info for Tareq Hadhad. The president just got a Peace by Chocolate bar." And I'm like, what is going on? And my phone was blowing up with texts as well. How did it all happen? How did you find out that it happened as well?
It was all of a sudden, you know, I was in the middle of a long meeting, and then my friend started texting me, and then I saw the news on Twitter. I first saw the picture of the bar when Elizabeth May was just gifting it to the president, and I thought this was it. And then after half an hour, I watched the whole video when the president would give the chocolate bar to the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to sign the book. And then the Prime Minister would give it to someone else, and then they were hiding it. And then when the president would finish, Elizabeth May would tell the president, and probably you need your chocolate back, back, because we don't need any bilateral incident happens because the Prime Minister took the chocolate bar from you. And then the president would be like going around, be like, "What is my chocolate?" And then he would take the chocolate bar back, and then he would pause with it for photos. And then he would say to the press, "Well, if you don't give me hard questions, then I'm probably going to share this chocolate with you." And then the president kept going around Ottawa with this chocolate bar in his hand. It was absolutely remarkable. Something we could have never asked for, to be honest. And, Paul, this was the moment for the history for our family. If you remember, our chocolate bar was on many world stages, but this was the moment that we will remember for the days and the years ahead, as, you know, a heritage moment for not only for us, but for Nova Scotia and for the entire country.
I was going to ask you, where does this sit in terms of places your bars have been? Because I believe your chocolate bar was in space, for goodness sakes. Like, where has it's been out of this world? And now, of course, you get, the President of the United States hanging on to it as well. So you got to have this yellow one in stock now, I guess, obviously, right? Like, people are going to want this presidential Peace by Chocolate bar, not to tell you how to do your job, but...
Absolutely. The store managers, they were just telling me over the weekend that everyone was just coming to our store in Halifax on the waterfront and here in Antigonish asking for that very special bar. Probably we need to rename it the Biden bar. And,
nice.
The same time, Elizabeth May saw the picture in our Antigonish store. She was in Antigonish a few weeks ago, and she saw the picture of Nancy Pelosi holding our peace bar and saying, "Oh, this Peace by Chocolate sounds like an international agreement." And that's how she got the idea to give our bar to the president. What is a better diplomatic gift than chocolate? Come on, this is universal. And I think it's going to go a long way. Hopefully the U.S. is going to reflect on our story, as Canada gave us a second chance in life, a fresh seat for a new beginning, to give other refugees who are just aiming and really hoping to get another chance to be resettled in a country like the U.S. or a country like Canada, because we are two nations that have one heart.
So listen, I know you got invited to the gala dinner Friday evening. We never had anyone there, so you could be like our unofficial gala dinner correspondent. You thought that it was just going to be yourself and the Bidens and the Trudeaus when you flew up to Ottawa. Is that correct? And of course, there was more people there than that.
There were a lot more people than that. When I got there were probably 375 celebrities from across North America. Right. I saw Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy, and I saw a lot of other ministers and from the Biden administration. And I was just surrounded with all of these people that I have probably never even imagined and dreamed to meet, sitting around me and having dinner. and having
Yeah.
conversations around, whatever the future for the two countries is going to be like. And it was really incredible. I got the invitation last week, and when I saw the Prime Minister and Sophie Trudeau is inviting Tareq Hadhad to a dinner on the occasion of the visit of the President of the United States, Joe Biden, and Dr. Jill Biden, I thought to myself, what are the odds, for a guy who was a refugee 7 years ago to sit surrounded by the most powerful people on the planet? And it just hits me right there. And I really never imagined that I would be in that moment, but it gave me another push to never lose hope again.
Oh, that's great, man. Well said there. We've got to leave it at that, up against it for time, but just a remarkable story of where the Peace by Chocolate Bar has gone and is going as well. Thanks for getting up early for us too, Tareq. We really appreciate it, eh?
Thank you for giving me the reason to be out so early, Paul. Appreciate it. Take care.
All right. Tareq Hadhad right there from Peace by Chocolate. One piece won't hurt. And you can visit a shop near you or online to check out the unofficial Biden bar at a store near you.